This is Vinney Chopra, Vinney Smile Chopra. Thank you for following me on social channels, listening to my podcast, YouTube channel, all the different channels, and also liking the podcast. Please give us a 5-star review, subscribe to it, share the content. My blogs are there. Please watch them too and read them. Also, YouTube channel, all the different ones. My Vinney and Beau show on Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific every week. And also Abundance Mindset with Vinney and Walter Amarello on Thursday live. Please enjoy this show. Thanks again for everything. God bless you. Hi there. Good morning, guys. Friday morning, and it's 2025. We are so excited about Vinney and Beau show. We come live to you. Actually, we recorded a week before, and then we broadcast. And we've been doing it for many years now, Beau. My gosh, maybe 5 years, brother.
Wow.
We're just going at it.
Yeah.
You know? Hope everybody's doing well. We have a great guest. Bobby Sharma is with us, and we're going to be talking about the prospects of multifamily and all kind of real estate, commercial real estate in 2025. Welcome, Bobby.
Thank you. And I've known you and Beau for almost over a decade now, so we go way back. Yeah. So thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, thank you, Beau. Go ahead, Beau.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's amazing, just like how time just moves so fast, right? And like we all stemmed from the Bay Area, and then Bobby's in Florida now. I'm in Las Vegas. Vinney's still in Danville, but I was telling Bobby I love living here in Las Vegas, and it's close to the airport, so I like that. And it's really, we're getting Warner Brother movie theater out here now. They're putting a big movie studio. It's amazing to see the growth of what's happening. And unfortunately right now we have these fires going on in LA. I mean, it's unbelievable how much destruction. There's billions and billions of dollars of destruction right now.
25 billion.
25 billion, they said. Yeah. Oh my
It is
gosh.
crazy. So
devastating.
Yeah.
Devastating.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on lately with all these. Even in Florida, you got the hurricanes. California, we have the fires.
Exactly.
It's terrible. I mean, insurance companies are pulling out.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that brings me up to the first question, Bobby. Like, what have you been working on? Where's your focus for 2025? Where's your pivot? What are you seeing? You've done so much.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of multifamily. You've done lending, where you've done fix and flip loans, bridge loans. I'm curious where you're at today and what you're seeing that you're kind of focused on for the upcoming 12 or 24 months.
Yeah, you bet. Look, the ultimate OG is Vinney. Vinney sees the puck where the puck is going. So but so for me, it was 4 years of running my fund now, a Better Capital Fund. It's been going well, mostly private money lending, keeping it super safe. But about a year ago, started looking into how to build a better mousetrap for investing purposes, right? So I built a community of fund managers, or sometimes you call them capital allocators. So we want people like Vinney and great operators, the thoroughbreds, the amazing operators to come in and present their deals every Friday. And the reason I could meet 30 minutes later is because of the so every Friday, Vinney, we have operators, amazing operators like yourself that come in and they present a deal, and then we have about 45 fund managers on the platform. And so about, I want to say 32 funds and then 45 fund managers, and we're going to grow that. But we do like a mini Shark Tank for real estate, right? And we look at deals, and so as you, Beau and Vinney, as 23, 24 multifamily and commercial got into some trouble, right? Because of the interest rates.
Big time.
Yeah. So we want to avoid those types of deals where, you know, the leverage is too high, or the mortgage, the loans are too, you know, volatile, and then the underwriting has not been performed properly, right? So we do our own underwriting in those cases. We have our underwriting. Excellent. So that's been keeping me busy, and we see opportunities now in, you know, there's distressed multifamily, as you know, right? I mean, I know you sold a bunch, right? Which was good timing.
Yes.
Yeah, good timing.
Good.
Good timing. But now we're seeing, you know, like A class properties in like downtown Dallas for $110,000 per door, right? We're seeing those types of numbers. Yeah. Distressed assets. Yeah. We just picked up commercial on 400 Montgomery in San Francisco. It was once valued, right here. Yeah, it was once valued pre-COVID at $101 million. We picked it up for $25.7 million.
Oh,
whoa, that's crazy.
5% off.
That's off? Is that office?
Office. No,
Would
everybody
you be
hates
converting it.
So, you know,
be converting or?
No. Well, what happened was, so two things are happening. Huge distress. You know, nobody wants to touch office space, especially San Francisco, right? Nobody.
Yeah.
So the bank basically reached out to one of my partners and said, listen, you know, we need to get this off our books. It's a beautiful building, 400 Montgomery, you know, very close to Transamerica, very close to the Embarcadero, 6 blocks from the Embarcadero. And because it's a contrarian kind of an investment, because office space is really the most vile, you know, asset type. So, but the thing is, it's 75% occupied, but it cash flows at 30%. But it's 70% occupied.
So it's a cash cow right now.
Yeah,
it's a cash cow, brother.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, that there's something to be said about when there's blood in the streets, right? Like, this is a perfect example. Like, you're not going to get an asset that cheap again, right? Right? Until there's another.
Never.
Right.
Ever.
So that was and it's cash flowing, so I think that was a great investment.
Yeah,
it sounds like a great investment, at least.
We got into the contract 6 months ago, closed it 3 months ago, 25.7 million acquisition. But anyway, so you know, as far as like where what I see in 2025 is more distress in multifamily. Great operators like you are going to come in and clean up.
We're hoping to.
Yeah, I think that's a great, like, that's just opened my mind, right? Like, there's tremendous opportunities coming. And are already here. A lot of people are burying their head in the sand because they're like, well, what am I going to do? And so, you know, I think that's the way. And I was just telling Bobby, like, this year I have so many people that need guidance to be a capital connector. So that's my mission this year, is to get into the space. You guys have been coaching me on this for years. And it's like every day I talk to somebody, they have no tax write-offs, making several $100,000 a year. Like, you guys got to learn about this alternative world. So I've got two great mentors right here for this space. So I'm excited. I'm excited to roll this out, because you know what I like about what Bobby's doing too is you have a lot of eyeballs on the deal vetting it, right? Like, it's not just one person or two people. You got 20, 50 eyes on this. Hey, let's look at this. Why is this a good investment? What is the downside risk? Let's stress test it. I mean, the more people that look at a deal and break it down, like what can go wrong, right? What can possibly go wrong? Obviously, nobody can predict fires and things. So you got to be insured up on all this stuff. But I like the concept of what you're doing. Connected capital, right?
Connectedcapital.fund.
No, cannot.
I love that. I love that.
That's
Connecting capital dot fund. I love it. Bobby, the other thing also I'm finding with the new administration coming in,
Yes.
look at stock market.
Yep.
It's down 650 points again today,
Yep.
Friday.
Yep.
I mean, it's mind blowing how the whole stock market
Yep.
and with the Fed now not really giving us the chance to reduce interest rates in 2025 as much as we were expecting in 2024.
No.
That's going to muddy the water even more.
Yeah, it's going to be very muddy like crazy. Yeah. They're not helping. They're not helping real estate investors at all.
No.
So maybe, unfortunately, there's enough evidence to show that inflation is still high. You just go to your local restaurant and go to your grocery store. Inflation is there, but I think there has to be. That has to be brought under control, and then the feds and the government policies have to change. But right now, there's nobody bailing out the real estate investors. If they got into a bad loan, they're not they're in trouble, and so they will either have to return the properties to the banks, and then the banks will probably reach out to folks like you, Vinney, right?
Exactly. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
I know even the hotels, my new partners, they are telling me, Vinney, we could buy hotels 2x the revenue. Oh my gosh, 2x the revenue, the whole hotel, as compared to 6x or 8x.
At 2x the revenue.
2x the revenue.
Oh my God.
I just can't believe it. I cannot believe it. So, and it's just the real estate commercial side has taken such big dips.
Yep.
I could never imagine it.
Yep.
I could never imagine it.
Yep.
Just like you said, you got this office building for 75% off.
75%.
Hi friends, this is Vinney Chopra from here in Danville, California. And you might be saying, hey Vinney, what are these over here? I wrote this book a few years back, Apartment Syndication Made Easy. It became top seller. I came from India with $7 in my pocket. It says 500 million. It's going to be 1 billion very soon, very soon. I'm right at about 850, 900 million. And then I'm ready for the next billion. Actually, you will see that happening, 2 billion in this book also. The other book I wrote, which has been a very big positivity, has been my life. Always, I've been married 43 years with 2 children, and the beauty is to be positive, the mindset that can take you to all the places in the world. And that's the book that also became big seller. My third book, Senior Assisted Living, is coming. So do yourself a favor, go ahead and click the link below to get free copies, audio copies of these books, even printed copies of these books. Printed means digital if you can't afford it, but I would highly recommend for you to get these or go to Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon. I got it in soft cover, in hardcover, in Kindle, in audio, also the Spanish version of this book also. So let's crush it, guys. I know you can be successful. I know you can do the kind of things that you want to do in life and have the streams of income and know how to really, educate yourself so that you could become a strong force in this world in real estate. I know you can. So take that step. Don't just be on the sideline. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your education. I was looking at 25, 28, 32 maximum.
Yeah.
I know in Multifamily, my good friend Walter Amarano, I interviewed him yesterday from his show. He bought 80 units for $2 million. 20,000 a unit.
What?
I cannot believe it. And it was fully renovated in a good area. And we did the whole show from his apartment complex.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I can't believe what's going on in Multifamily. I'm so glad I sold Knoxville last year, 2024. Oh my God. 12 million five. I bought it in 2021. And sold it at peak at 17.4.
Wow.
Last year I
Wow.
sold it. Last April I sold it.
Wow. That's amazing. In
Thank
Knoxville.
goodness.
Knoxville
Thank
is
goodness.
yeah, it's considered a good
It's a
area.
beautiful, good
Yeah.
area. My Princeton Park also sold in Melbourne, Florida.
Yep.
Bought for 35 million, sold it for 41.4 million
Wow.
last year.
Wow.
So I've been selling lots of great assets
Yeah.
last 3-4 years.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Hindsight is
Yeah.
2020,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
We always say
absolutely.
that hindsight. Who expected that 2023
Yeah.
jacking up the interest rates 21 times
21 times.
will make this whole commercial and any real estate, any kind of thing. I mean, even the companies,
Yeah.
which they have to borrow money,
Yeah.
interest rates went up so high,
Yeah.
and that really muddied it up. And 24 was bad year.
Yeah.
25. Now we hear we have to survive to 26, 27.
Yep.
If you want to
Exactly.
really survive. Oh my
Exactly.
gosh.
Well, this is the time to save up and build your dry powder, right? And
Yeah.
be ready to pull the trigger in
Mhm.
25 because the
True.
distressed assets, they're already distressed. They're going to have to go on sale in 25. You know, the banks will want
Yeah.
to move it off of their books and so on.
Books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
there'll be some deep discounts still in 25, maybe all of
Yes.
20, maybe part of 26. But people
Mhm.
if you find a cash flowing property with the variable rate, with the, you know, maybe you can cap the rate, or you can buy down the rate,
Mhm.
or you can get it
Mhm.
fixed for 5 years, 7 years.
Yep.
But and you know, but people are still acquiring. We do get, you know, today we have a car wash company. Yeah, we have a fund that does car washes. So some diversification, you know, out of
Which is
multifamily.
very good. I've seen that happening. Car washes, laundromat funds have opened up in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
ATMs, a lot of ATMs I've
Yeah.
seen. Brother Beau can even share franchises. A lot of
Franchises.
people are getting
Well,
into
yeah, I mean,
different franchise.
there's a lot
Mhm.
of, yeah, I mean, you just look at things that are happening. Private equities moving into, there was an article in Wall Street Journal, the new wave of millionaires, HVAC and plumbers, right? And it's true. I
Yeah.
was just talking to a guy at the gym
Huge.
this morning. He's
Uh-huh.
got a restoration company. I got another friend that owns a construction company, and they're like
Mhm.
just crushing it right now. So the home service industry
Mhm.
Yep.
booming. So you're
Yeah.
saving private equity is like very prevalent in the franchise world. I mean, they own a lot of the conglomerates of these
Yeah.
service-based businesses, right?
Yeah.
The last time everything has doubled the
Yeah.
price to replace a water heater.
Yeah.
So that trend's going to
Exactly. Yeah.
continue. I think what happens, this is what happens with everything. Back in the day, multifamily wasn't this sexy thing. Then all of a sudden it got
Mhm.
word and everybody got into multifamily, right?
Yeah.
And
That's
everybody
what
who
happened.
started overpaying for multifamily,
Yep.
right? And
Yeah.
just then
Yeah.
speculating, and then the market,
Yeah.
right? It happened in single family homes.
Mhm.
It happened in short-term
Mhm.
rentals, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got into short-term rentals. What happened?
Yeah.
Oversaturation.
Yeah.
Only the strong
Yes.
operators are there and the good assets.
Yeah.
You're going to see that.
Yes.
You see that in
Yes.
every space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every space. Once the,
Totally.
there's a guy out in Arizona. He owns a garage door company, and he's like huge. His name's Tommy Mello. He sold. I think he just sold to private equity for $250 million. He's like the
Holy cow.
service-based
Holy
business
cow.
because
Oh
they
my
saw how much
gosh.
money he was making in this garage. They do garage installation and repairs, and like this guy is just a young guy, grew this huge business.
Wow.
So there's opportunity. I just think you got to
Mhm.
be, you either gotta buy when the blood's in the street, right? Like,
Yeah.
and then I think that's what happened. People got caught a little bit off guard because nobody knew COVID was going to
Yeah.
happen, and then evictions
Yeah.
took forever in certain places. So
Yeah.
a lot of people got slaughtered. But I think there's a lot of dry powder right now.
Yeah.
So if you can, like, hey, let's buy this office is a shitty investment usually, but here's why it's a great investment.
Cash flowing. It's cash flowing. You know, Bobby, that's amazing. I love it.
We got a 75% discount at its peak.
Yeah.
And we're getting,
I mean, it's going to be back to 100 million or 80 million.
Yeah. Maybe even if it goes
pretty
back
soon,
to,
I would say.
Even if it goes back to 50 million.
Yeah,
if it
50.
Back,
still, it's a wonderful deal.
Right. 5 years from now.
I was going to say about this senior living too, if I may.
Yeah.
I know we have only 3-4 minutes left.
Yeah.
Senior living with the demographical changes happening, 10,000 baby movers turning 65. There is so many services, right, brother? Home-based services,
huge.
Beau and I talked about in senior living, and also senior living, housing, and assisted living and memory care, which I'm really pivoting into and so forth like that. In Arizona, we are going there on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Phoenix and Scottsdale. So there are great opportunities. Everybody watching us, listening to us, please follow us, and we'll take you through the choppy waters. And again, this is only for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not CPAs or attorneys. So please do your full due diligence. We are not selling any securities whatsoever in our programs, brother. Beau and I, in Vinney and Beau show, we like to bring different topics, different things so that you could take your business to the next level.
Absolutely.
Bobby, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
How can people reach you?
How
can people reach you?
Very simple. Bobby at connectedcapital.fund, BOBBY at connectedcapital.fund, or just on Facebook, LinkedIn, Bobby Sharma. Just, search for my name, Bobby Sharma, on LinkedIn and Facebook. But thank you both, and it was so good to reconnect, and bless you guys.
Beau and I are together to really bring the best to get your business to the next level.
So do me a favor, subscribe and share. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to connecting with you in the future.